Why we fall for the wrong people. Have you ever looked at your past relationship and thought, what was I thinking? Like, seriously, what spell were you under? You ignored red flags so red they could stop traffic. Your friends warned you. Your brain whispered, something feels off. But your heart said, no, this time it's different. And then, boom, same ending, different person. So today, let's talk about why we keep falling for the wrong people. Not in a boring psychology lecture way, but in a real, honest, oh wow, that's me way. Stay till the end, because one reason might secretly be running your love life without your permission. Let's start with the most common reason. 1. We confuse intensity with love. If it feels calm, we say, it's boring. If it feels chaotic, we say, it's passion. Ever notice that the wrong people usually come with drama, mystery, emotional ups and downs? One day they're super loving. Next day they vanish like free Wi-Fi. Your heart starts racing. You keep checking your phone. Your mood depends on their replies. And your brain goes, wow, I've never felt this strongly before. This must be love. But here's the truth no one told us. That's not love. That's anxiety wearing a romantic costume. Real love is boring sometimes. It's peaceful. It doesn't keep you guessing. But because movies taught us that love must feel intense, we end up choosing emotional roller coasters and calling it romance. 2. We try to fix people to feel valuable. Be honest for a second. Have you ever thought, they're broken, but with me, they'll change? You see their red flags, but instead of running, you feel a strange attraction. You think, if I love them enough, if I stay patient, if I sacrifice a little more, then they'll finally become the person you imagine. And when they don't change, you don't leave. Because leaving would mean accepting a painful truth. Love alone doesn't fix people. Sometimes we fall for the wrong people because being needed makes us feel important. Fixing them gives us purpose. Saving them makes us feel special. But love is not a repair shop, and you are not a free emotional service center. 3. Familiar pain feels safer than unknown happiness. This one is uncomfortable, but powerful. Many of us don't choose love. We choose what feels familiar. If you grew up around emotional distance, you'll feel oddly comfortable with unavailable people. If you grew up chasing validation, you might chase it in relationships too. So when a healthy person comes along, consistent, respectful, emotionally available, your brain goes, something's missing. What's missing is chaos. Your nervous system is so used to stress that peace feels suspicious. So without realizing it, you reject the right people and run back to the wrong ones. Not because they're better, but because they feel familiar. 4. We fall in love with potential, not reality. Yes, the classic mistake. You don't love who they are. You love who they could be. You imagine future conversations they haven't had yet, apologies they've never made, effort they've never shown. You say things like, they're not like this all the time. They had a tough past. They'll change once things settle. But here's a hard truth. Potential is not a relationship. If you have to constantly imagine a better version of someone to stay with them, you're not in love. You're in hope. And hope, without action, can keep you stuck for years. 5. Loneliness lowers our standards. Loneliness doesn't just hurt. It lies. It whispers, at least you're not alone. This is better than nothing. What if this is your last chance? So you tolerate disrespect. You accept half effort. You ignore how unhappy you feel. Not because you're weak, but because humans are wired to fear abandonment. But being with the wrong person can make you feel lonelier than being alone ever could. 6. Chemistry tricks our brain science time, but keep it simple. That intense attraction you feel, that obsession, That I can't stop thinking about them feeling? That's not destiny. That's dopamine. Your brain gets addicted to the chase, especially when affection is inconsistent. Uncertainty makes your brain work harder, and the harder it works, the more special the person feels. So you're not crazy. Your brain is just reacting to chemical fireworks. The problem is, fireworks burn out fast. So how do we stop falling for the wrong people? First, stop blaming yourself. You didn't fail at love. You were following patterns you didn't know existed. Second, start paying attention to how someone makes you feel consistently, not occasionally, not on their best day. Consistency matters more than chemistry. And finally, choose peace over excitement, clarity over confusion, effort over excuses. The right person won't make you question your worth. They won't confuse you. They won't make love feel like a test you keep failing. Real love feels safe. And safe doesn't mean boring. It means you can finally breathe. If this made you think of someone or yourself, you're not alone. Sometimes awareness is the first step to breaking the pattern. And next time your heart says, "Why am I attracted to this again?" you'll know the answer. And maybe you'll choose differently. If this resonated with you, stay curious. Because understanding your mind is the first step to changing your life.